What's going on, my fellow truck drivers, my noble truck drivers, my safe truck drivers? What's going on, family? I miss y'all, man. It's your boy Rookie OTR Trucker, back with another video. And as y'all can see, I'm alive in the field. I'm in the trenches with it, man. Anyway, I wanted to upload this video. I want to let you guys know, let you guys in on some valuable information, I guess, that you may not have known. Okay, so I got the load that I'm up under right now is a drop-in hook. I just went to pick up an empty trailer. I'm going to, as soon as I get where I'm going at, as soon as I get to the warehouse, I'm going to drop this trailer off and pick up a loaded one. That's what they call a drop-in hook. You will drop an empty trailer and pick up a loaded one. Okay? Just so we're on the same page. All right. I had a experience about 2 weeks ago. I want to say I was in... give me a second, guys. I don't want to lie. I was somewhere in the Midwest. I think I was in Missouri. And I went to drop the trailer off. It was a drop-in hook. So, and mind you, this is still, right now, today is 4/20, April 20th, 2020. So, all this quarantine and coronavirus stuff is still going on. So, you know, there's really no, there's no ELD. There's no, like, we don't have to follow the ELD rules right now. You can just run until you can't anymore. So on this particular day, 2 weeks ago, when the situation I'm talking about, I was driving. I had been up for about like 17, 18 hours, and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, and I went to the warehouse where I was doing a drop and hook at, and it was overnight parking. Okay, so which means I had got there early. I was gonna spend the night, wake up in the morning, pick up my load and leave, because the load wasn't scheduled to depart until about 10 o'clock a.m. or something the following morning. So I got there about 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And the gatehouse worker, the security guard, she came out and she inspected the truck, inspected the trailer, and looked at the fuel gauge on the reefer unit on the trailer. She was like, I'm sorry, but I can't take this trailer. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, it has to be at least 3/4 full or completely full for me to take it. And I was so upset. I was upset with her and my company. But like my company said, I should have known better. When I called them, I was like, man, how come anybody didn't give me any instructions on what to do? They was like, come on, man, you've been driving with us long enough. You should already know that when it's a drop and hook, every time you drop off the trailer, it needs to be full, or at least 3/4 full. And the reason for that is, when these warehouses get the empty trailer, they're gonna, stock it with goods. They're gonna load it and turn on the refrigerator unit, on the reefer unit, and it's gonna be sitting on the yard for a few days, maybe a few hours, but most likely a few days until someone else from your company comes to pick up that trailer. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So make sure if you're doing it, and more about the story. So when the lady said that she couldn't take my trailer, I had to drive 36 miles in the opposite direction to the nearest truck stop to get reefer fuel, and 36 miles back. So the 72 miles altogether, and I don't think I got paid for that, because that wasn't in the initial load information. It wasn't in the actual trip. And I had been up for 17 hours, so another hour driving. I was extremely tired, and it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a headache. I was just so tired and sleepy, man.
1.25 miles. Take exit 197 on the right to Kansas Penn.
So I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. That'll save you a lot of time, a lot of headache, a lot of stress. So make sure when you're going to do a drop and hook that the trailer is full with fuel. All right, guys? Save yourself some headache and some time. Because that night when I got back to the warehouse, it was 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 before I got to finally shut my eyes. So, all right, man, y'all give me some feedback. Let me know what's going on with y'all out there. How y'all doing on this road? I love y'all.